Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. My name is Rudy, and to my right is Jamell Givens. Hey Jamell.
Hey, how's it going, Rudy?
It's going good. It's going good. Thanks for doing these videos because I think it's important that we at least try to help educate people who are in, a tough situation.
Yeah, definitely.
One of the situations we also run into is the probate process, right? The inheritance. All of those terms, I sometimes think people don't really understand the full concept of it. What comes with that. So today we want to go over that with you. And Jamell, I'll let you speak on this because I know you were very educated on it.
Well, not very educated. And thank you, though, Rudy. Thank you for the introduction. And before I say anything, I just want to say I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I'm an investor who's done this for quite some time, and I've seen it quite a bit. So pretty familiar with the process. But again, I'm not a lawyer, so you would want to consult an attorney before doing anything. With that said, you get a lot of calls regarding inherited properties.
I do.
And yeah, and typically it's one of two ways. Either they've already gone through the probate process and they're ready to sell. And if that's the case, it's pretty cut and dry. We would treat this like any other transaction and go into contract and then close at the seller's convenience. On the other hand, there are people who have just inherited property and they haven't started the probate. There's no will, and they are at a loss of where to start.
Yeah,
So
that's the most common one. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think that's the most common one where someone has just passed away and there was no will. And I hear a lot of other terms like I'm the heir, I'm the next in line. So what is the first step for after someone passes away?
So the first step is to consult with an estate attorney. If you don't have one, you can give us a call or go to leavethekey.com, and we can try to help guide you through that process on how to find one or recommend one to you if you need help. And then usually it's about a 60-day process from the time you file before the court will appoint an administrator or an executor or executrix, and then after that, which we call this like 3 phases. So that's phase 1, is that the court has to appoint an administrator. Mm-hmm. After that it has been completed, then the administrator's job is to pretty much figure out all the assets and debts that the deceased had. Mm-hmm. So once they've accomplished that, they're going to sell off any assets, real estate, cars, jewelry, pay off the debts. And then that usually is about 6 to 8 months, that process. Again, it could be shorter, it can be longer, but it really depends on the state of the deceased.
Right.
And then phase 3 is basically where you're giving accounting to the court to explain to them, the debts, the assets, and then dispersing those assets to the remaining assets to the heirs. Mm-hmm. And that's usually another 2 to 3 month process. So the process can be, I've seen it go as quick as 6 to 9 months, or as long as a few years, again, depending on the size of the estate and the heirs that are involved, if everyone's agreeing and getting along. So, but either way, I would urge anyone who is not familiar with the process to contact us at leavethekey.com, and we'd be more than happy to walk you through the process. Yeah. It may seem long and arduous, but I assure you, it's something we've done, dozens of times, and we can definitely help soften the blow.
Thank you, Jamell. Thank you for all that info. I think it's very important. Feel free to reach out to us and check out our other videos. We talk about a lot of other things too. All right, guys, take care. Be safe.
Take care.